do it. Also, it is incredibly hot again. I don't understand. It was so nice yesterday. Like, you could actually have the curtains open. A look at the beautiful weather if you had to stay inside.
Is this rain ever gonna stop? I've forgotten what the sun looks like.
I wish.
We should go on vacation. Somewhere warm. Somewhere sunny. Dragon Shores, yeah! I haven't been there since we kicked Nasty Nork's butt.
Hello,
How
Remy.
about it, Sparks? You up for a vacation at the beach?
How you doing today? Sparks is so cute. I think this is new. Or at least different. Yeah, it's just different.
Professor?
Almost. Just a few more adjustments to these orbs and...
Maybe this isn't such a good idea. Bringing a dragon here could just make Ripto more angry.
It looks so weird.
Calm down, Hunter, and stop fidgeting.
But you saw the professor's book. They have claws like this, and teeth like this, and they can spit fire like this.
I want to see you do that.
They sound much more dangerous than Ripto.
That's exactly the point. A dragon is our only chance of stopping Ripto, and you know it.
It's working! It's working! I've got a dragon!
So they just kidnap a dragon? I do not remember the story of this.
Whoa, rough landing. Hi, which way's the beach? Hey, stop staring. Haven't you guys ever seen a dragon before?
You're a dragon?
Oh.
You got a problem with that pussycat?
Hold on, Rasky. How you doing?
Well, well. Someone forgot to invite me to the party. Were you trying to keep something from me?
That was a party?
A dragon? You brought a dragon to Avalar? I hate dragons.
Well, what a welcome.
Crush! Kill it! Kill it! Go, you imbecile! You ate my scepter! I'll deal with you later!
Is he
What was that jerk?
just gonna get a new one, or?
That was Ripto, and we have to get rid of him. He's causing all sorts of trouble around here, but I haven't got time to explain. Here, take this magic guide to Avalar. It'll help you begin to understand our worlds. Right now, I have to follow Ripto and see what he's up to. I'll meet you in Summer Forest, okay?
Hey, wait a minute!
I didn't sign up for this.
How do we get ourselves into these messes, pal?
I really don't know. Can I say Spyro with the Finnish Y? Well, the Finnish way of saying Spyro is Spyro. Went to work out outside. Oh, that sounds nice. Wish it was summer forever. I'm not too great. Like, I have a headache and everything, but we'll chill tonight. Everything will be fine. Thanks for asking. I seriously don't remember this, or like I've played Spyro 1 a lot, and I remember that, like, basically all of it. But I've pretty much just played the 2 and 3 like once on stream, basically. Remy, thank you so much for resubscribing. I really appreciate it. And apologies if that was a bit loud. I didn't have time to adjust the volumes of the alerts.
Spyro, welcome to Glimmer.
And they talk so quiet.
Lizards just showed up and started stealing all of our gems. Can you stop them?
I guess I can. What specifically don't you remember? cutscene. I like don't remember the levels basically. I mean, I guess this kind of seems familiar. Okay, hold on. Now this is very loud. Music, like, a lot less, thank you. Dynamic music. You did the wrong oh, sorry. Oh yeah, I did. Old habits. I guess it won't make a difference if I edit edit the message. Also, hi, how you doing, Mix-It? I truly did. Let me fix it. And I'm gonna fix it here as well. I did it correct yesterday because I decided to change it. I think notification made more sense. Oh right, you get these souls or whatever when killing enemies. You was waiting. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad. Like you used to get gems from you know, killing enemies. Or if you had already killed the enemy once, you would get a little kind of something towards of getting a new life. Whoa, whoa, the camera is very sensitive when it comes to like up and down movement. Where am I going? Into a mine, aren't we? Let's not go there yet. I see more gems. Oh boy, that's a big boy. Spyro souls? Yeah, this is the From Software for kids. Indeed. So I think I'm in a bad spot. Maybe? Maybe important for you to see the amount of gems that I have. Can I get a gem now so I can test if that was low enough? Don't need to be that low. Okay, it's good. Right, I think I have everything.
Hi, Spyro.
Hi.
I'm a friend of Alora's, and she asked me to help you out. Whenever you find me, I'll remember your progress. Like this. That zap means that if you get into trouble, I'll return you to this place. See you around.
Alrighty then. Wonder how many kids actually play this? How you doing, Gretchen? Yeah, like, do you think it's only like 90s kids who played the originals? Yeah. I mean, maybe. But then again, like, what else would kids play? I mean, obviously those kids aren't streaming it. So there's no statistics in your face about it. But that's definitely an older audience for it too.
We gem cutters are a bit too short to climb these ladders. It looks like you are too. After you learn to climb, come back to Glimmer to see me.
Yeah, I remember that you don't have that right away. Yeah, I mean, compared to the classics back in the day, the percentage of older people playing this is probably higher, but... If I was the age that I wouldn't have been interested in this when it came out, I mean the original, and I would have a kid around, I don't know, 5 to 10 at the moment, I would buy them this. I would, you know. We're so old. Oh, shush you. You're so young, Rasky. Oh, they're playing Fortnite, but maybe they're still kids who aren't interested in competitive gaming.
Ah, you must be the dragon everyone's talking about. Well, dragon or not, I'm afraid there is a small fee to open the bridge. It will cost you 100 of your gems to cross.
Wow, Moneybags looks a bit more like a rich person instead of someone pretending to be a rich person. I don't know, I always thought that he's just poor and wants my money.
Thank you, Mr. Dragon. Spyro, was it? You can now use the bridge whenever you want, free of charge. I hope we meet again when you have even more gems.
Gee, can't wait. I guess that's just too far away for me to glide over.
To get a good look around, press the action button. Try using action to look around this cave.
Wait, triangle is called action? Oh, Moneybags. In the classic, you were able to clear the bridge without paying. Oh, were you? I don't think I ever tried. Oh, but not in this one. Maybe you're just not good anymore? Like, I've noticed that's happened to me. When I was a kid playing kids games, I was good. Now that I'm playing kids games, I'm not good anymore. I got scammed as a kid. Like I told you when I was playing the original on stream that I had some weird bootleg version of Spyro 2 as a kid. But it was faulty, and so I didn't play it that much. I do not remember this. I only remember the annoying babies in the tortoise tortoise land. That was legit the only thing I could remember from Spyro 2 before playing the original on stream like a year or 2 ago. So yeah. But it was longer than that, at least 2 years ago. How the hell did I beat this as a kid? Yeah. It's pretty amazing. Is there anything down there? Or did I already go? I don't even remember. This is my attention span today. Like, I cannot do things. Oh wait, this leads actually outside. I thought that was just a side path.
Spyro,
the end,
thanks for
right?
helping us fight off the lizards. Please take this talisman of glimmer as a sign of our gratitude.
Oh, his face. Never been happier.
The portal next to me will take you to Summer Forest, one of the home worlds of Avalar.
Thanks, but not yet. Going in with rage. I like that, Gotcha. I didn't have time to edit the quests. I don't know why it yesterday triggered the custom quest that I had made. But like, it was for inside. Because I had given up after that, trying to make it trigger the one that I created. And now we created it, or triggered it yesterday. know how this works apparently. Hadn't touched the quest in ages. Oh, I started Spyro too. Yes, I did. Hello, Kaneli. How you doing? Lame JavaScript. I think it's some sort of... Because the, it uses, like, language files. There's the basic English language file. And then there's, like, a custom language file, which is there so that you could translate it to whatever language you want. Oh, hi, Sparks. Yay. But I use it to, you know, just edit the messages a bit to, like, you know, be more like me. Personalized to me instead of whatever the devs intended. So I've added these quests to the custom language file. Whoa, what is going on? But it has been reading them from
These
the
little lizards have eaten my entire crop of jam.
English folder.
I've tried hitting them with rocks, but they're too fast for me. You can try using one of my rocks. If you have any questions, just ask me.
For some reason, even though it should read the custom if it exists. But then again, yesterday... Hello, Waldoa. Fabulous purple boy. Hit the little lizards with rocks. Tap to bounce up. Alright. You haven't played this yet? Well, it's up to you. It's up to you. Oh wait, what?
Nice shooting. Follow me to the next lizard.
I think that was very lucky. Because normally I'd use it like the, you know, the look feature. To, you know, aim. But I forgot to press it because I was confused. But I still somehow hit it. Sprinter, thank you for the host. I am doing kinda okay. I have a headache and I haven't slept much, which is why we're playing this casual game more than, like, I was supposed to start a like a puzzle game today, but I figured I cannot do it. So, you know, remake looks so good. I know, right? I'm loving the details. I don't remember this one that much, like what it used to look like. But I'm enjoying the remaster anyways.
You can spit pretty far, Spyro. See if you can spit all the way to the lizard.
That sounds disgusting, like spitting it. Aim is very seldom needed. Oh really? Like the rare times when I did play this as a kid, I always used the aim thing. I didn't realize. I guess I was some sort of perfectionist or something. Didn't want to bother getting the rock again in case I missed. Yeah, I will. I've been having some water. And I have this... I don't know, some sort of flavored water thing that also has, like, good stuff in it. Like vitamins and stuff. I've been drinking this. But I also have regular water. I played the first and second game. Remember that Moneybags guy taking your gems? He already did that once. Yeah, I only played the first one. Like a lot as a kid. I had a bootleg version of this game back in the day and it didn't work too well, so I didn't really play it. And I never had Spyro 3 until now. Now I have it. I'm an adult and I can spend my money however I want. Didn't need to ask the parents. Oh, damn it. I think I'm gonna need the flying thing.
To hit that lizard up high, you'll have to aim. Press the action button to aim, then press the attack button to spit.
Right, it's for these sort of occasions when it's not like on the same level. You see, the game is so much easier. Yeah, kinda. It just takes time sometimes to set it up. You had a bootleg too? Couldn't travel to any other level from... Oh! Mine was like... Look at Spyro. Mine was like... It was all grayscale. And it was sometimes hard to see stuff. Like, otherwise it worked, but it was just, like, not as fun to play it, you know? So I played the first one instead, rather. You needed to clear the bridge so you could learn to swim. Right, okay. Not asking parents anymore for stuff. Relatable content. Oh, I was wondering why am I stuck here, but it's a toggle instead of hold it. Yeah, I think we need this to access places.
Great! The Superfly power-up is active, and you can restart our gem lamps. Flame all the lamps quickly, and the big gem lamp will light. The power-up will give you enough magic to fly for a short time.
Alright, this was this thing. Oh boy, a timed thing. Oh my god, and the controls are inverted for my taste. I want retro, but maybe camera? Oh yes. So it's Y, right? This way? Hold on a second. No. No, it's not camera, it's flight. Also, motion blur is on. That's disgusting. Is it possible to, you know, change the flight to inverted? Up and down? Oh, did I have the same problem with Spyro 1? I think you just have to deal with it. That sucks. It will. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll just have to deal with it. Did I invert something else now by accident? Like, yes I did. They were off. Okay. They were off by default. Yeah. I was thinking like something's like not right. Okay. Yeah. Bear with me as I try to struggle through simple things. Right. I think there's more in the other room. Or is there? Or is this enough? This is enough, okay. It's per room.
Thanks for helping me light the lamp, Spyro. A fairy gave me this orb, but I like gems better. You take it instead.
Wow, he could have like wanted to trade it for gems. But I guess he's fine with the glowy gems. Oh my god. Glowy gems right now. Let me... Sorry for going into the options like every 2 seconds. But it's like the voices are super quiet. So let me instead like turn the basic stuff up. Like overall volume up and then have those like... Okay. If this works now, then we don't have to deal with the options anymore. sounds good. We just gotta test with the speaking at some point. Is there something up there? I'm not sure. Let's go check it out. No. So, is that all from here? Did I ever go this way? Oh, there's, oh, no. Oh, there's that one gem box. Okay, we need that. Where was it? Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we have everything from this area, I believe. I think there's another, light all the gems challenge the other way, but I think I need to learn to climb. Do I? And that happens somewhere else. There's a lizard. There a rock? I see a rock. Oh, but it's too high, is it? Yeah. I'm not sure I can do anything else in this level anymore. Not without getting something else. So let's finish this then for now. Because in Spyro 1, I kind of liked it that you can just do a level 100%, no matter when you go there, or because you don't really get any skills. I kind of like that you don't need to like replay stuff. Not even sad about money back.
Oh no!
Yeah, no backtracking, exactly.
Oh, hello! We didn't get a chance to introduce ourselves before. My name is Alora.
Hi. I'm Spyro. What are you, some kind of goat?
I'm a fawn, you dork.
Oh, sorry.
Did you meet the gem cutters in Glimmer?
Yeah, they gave me a souvenir too. They called it a talisman.
They gave you a talisman?
Whoa.
What, is it special? I just stuck it in the guidebook you gave me.
Well, there are 14 talismans in Avalar, and they are all magical. If you can collect enough of them, they can be used to defeat Ripto. Hunter, where have you been?
Oh, I got a little lost.
Spyro's gonna help us collect the talismans.
I am?
He is.
Spyro, look. There's no way you can get to Dragon Shores right now. Ripto and his monsters have taken over the castle here in the Summer Forest. You're going to have to go to Avalar's worlds and convince the inhabitants to give you their talisman. You can keep them in your guidebook.
Hey, I could do that.
Why doesn't the dragon just torch Ripto?
Hunter, you can't even keep track of your running shoes. How can we trust you with 14 talismans? If you come across any orbs, they're important too. But I'll tell you about them later.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Kind of ironic that, you know, when he entered here, Spyro was like, haven't you seen a dragon before? And then he didn't even know what Fiona was. Like, I liked it in the Spyro one. I love that the grass is actually grass, you know, instead of green, flat ground. Well, me neither, but that's not the point. But, this looks so lively, and, I don't know. I just like plants. Have you noticed I like plants? I wish I didn't kill them whenever I bought one, a real one. That was a skill point, and they give you lives, but I don't know why it's a skill point instead of, you know, like extra life. I soon find that it's super difficult trying to find some of the gems. Oh yeah, I did have that problem, like those green gems in the grass. They are so camouflaged. Like, no kidding. Did I see Coco's Park? It had plenty of grass. Do you mean in the CTR remaster? I haven't watched most of the videos that I've seen posted on Twitter, for example, just because, like, I think it's the same thing that I had with this remaster. It's like, I don't want to see too much, because, like, I already know what the tracks will be like, what the levels will be like, and, like, it's basically all about the new graphics, so I don't want to spoil myself by, you know, straight up looking at the graphics in the video.
Spyro, this is the homeworld called Summer Forest. There are portals to many of the Avalar worlds around here. Unfortunately, Ripto has taken over the castle, and we need your help. Start by retrieving the talismans from each of the worlds you visit.
Gotcha. Like, what do you mean, Rasky? Did they put, like, grass in the same way as they put grass in here? Because Coco's Park is full of grass, I know that. I should go down there. We have Asperger's. You're a school with job offering. What? Okay, that's an interesting way of starting a job announcement. Okay, note to self, there's water down here. I don't think you can... Or is this very shallow? Maybe this is just very shallow. Because you need to learn to swim. That's one thing that I like more about the sequels. Because in Spyro 1 you could not touch the water. Water was like death. And I had no idea why. Has super more elements, like especially plants. Like, I used to hate...
Hey, Spyro.
Hold on.
Ripto smashed this bridge, so I guess you'll have to glide across it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're still in the air to glide.
Oh, yeah, thanks. I didn't figure that out. I used to... Like, Coco Park is like literally my least favorite track on CTR. It is so freaking boring to drive, and so freaking boring to look at, too. Like, you can argue maybe a little in, you know, I don't remember what they were called, but the super flat track with like giant tires as decoration. Those could compete, because they were like flat for starters. Coco's Park at least had some hills, but yeah. And in Rue's Cave, the Bland Tunnel is now super... I can't wait to play that. Should I stream it? Like, I haven't been able to decide. Should I stream CTR Remastered? Because that's like... I'm so gonna get it the day it's released, and that is super rare for me. And not only do I get it the day it's released, I also like play it the day it's released. The one with the mine carts? That's a different track. Dragon's Mines is it's called, I think. Silver, hello, how you doing? Like, I've come to the conclusion slowly that, you know, streaming multiplayer is not necessarily something I want to do.
Spyro, you look like you're pretty agile. Let's try putting it to a test. See if you can get up this first step. Press the jump button and hold it down to get more hang time.
Getting ready for exams tomorrow by watching streams. I love it. I mean, you gotta empty your brain a little so that it can be like sharp when you need it. But yeah, about the streaming stuff. Because I feel like it's really hard to keep up with the, you know, the kind of like the in-game chat and the stream chat at the same time. I feel like one or the other suffers every time, and that makes me feel sad. So in that, because of that, oh, look at these reflections. Sorry, I get distracted. So because of that, I kind of have a new policy that I'll just play online games offline. But I mean, CTR is so goddamn hype. I kind of wanna stream it. The Shadow Warrior? Yes, absolutely. All other multiplayer games have been fine so far, but Shadow Warrior 2, god damn, it was horrible.
Okay, not bad. Now to make this next jump, you'll have to glide. Press the jump button, then press jump again at the top of your jump to get the maximum glide distance.
Shower Warrior. Hey, I'd play that game.
Nice job. Now try to do a hover. Press the jump button, then press jump again to glide. When you reach the end of your glide, press the action button to hover. Hovering will give you extra height and distance.
Hunter doesn't look as much of an asshole as he did. It's weird. Like, they fixed him. No, but seriously, like streaming to me is kind of like having fun with friends while playing a game. But with a multiplayer game, you're already doing that. You don't need to stream it to get the effect, if that makes sense. Plus, like, the two separate chats are distracting, because often, you know, the people who I play with aren't necessarily reading my chat, so, like, they have no idea what's going on, because I talk to both, and I don't know.
Very good. Now for the hardest leap of all. You'll have to give this one everything you've got. Get a walking start, jump, glide, and hover just before you get to the edge of the platform. Don't forget to press forward on the left stick when you hover.
So basically the same thing. But yeah, I'm kind of like asking you guys, and also wondering if I would like it to be like recorded, like, so I could get back to it at some point. Because there could be some fun moments. Plus, it's also that type of game where I wouldn't be able to chat anyways during the races. So it's more like you can watch me play. I mean, that's what this is anyway, but...
You're a pretty good athlete. If I hadn't lost my running shoes, I'd take you on for real. For now, here's an orb for your collection.
I didn't know you need shoes to be able to go fast. I thought you were the fastest cat alive. Get closer to a let's play. Yeah. That sound is still super loud even though I turned the thing down. I don't know how to do it. But yeah, it gets released on the 21st. And I'm worried.
Sparks, the dragonfly following you around is your health indicator, Spyro. The brighter he is, the more hit points you have.
Okay. Because it's a Friday. But it's the Midsummer Friday. And here it's a holiday. It is like an unofficial holiday. It's like not official, but still it's like if you have a regular 9 to 5 kind of job, you'll automatically have it off. Like you don't have to work that day. It's different for, you know, people with different shifts, you know, the kind of 24/7 type of work is different. Well, but that applies to like all holidays. So yeah, I'm worried because I want a physical copy because it's gonna be freaking epic to play that game. That is like my most played video game as a kid. So it has like very much nostalgia value. So I want it physical. Will I be able to find a physical copy on the holiday, you know? The store should be open for a few hours, but like I'm worried if they're gonna like get stuck in during that. I don't know. I'm just maybe I'll have to buy it twice if I can't find a physical copy, then I'll buy the digital and then because I need the physical. Will they deliver? I wouldn't trust it to be here on the day when it gets released. Like if I order, I'd expect it to come on the following week. Uldoa, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Physical is like a paper box with Steam code inside. Yeah, basically. I mean, this game, I have this game physical as well because this was a gift. And it's funny because, I mean, well, they do have a disc, okay? They do have a disc. But in this one, it has the trilogy. But the disc only has the first game on it and the rest you download. People complained about that and I can see why, because, you know, I can see people buying physical copies because they have bad internet or whatever reason. I didn't mind, but yeah, that's definitely a thing.
Sorry, Spyro. I'd love to teach you how to swim underwater, but not as much as I'd love to take your treasure.
I know. DJ, thank you for the host. I did not pre-order, no. Find a floppy disk edition. I wonder how many floppy disks would be required. Spyro and CTR aren't on PC yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking... Let's think about the Crash Trilogy remaster. I don't remember there being any kind of talk about it, but it ended up being a PS4 exclusive for a year. Like, after a year, it suddenly got released everywhere. Kind of like out of the blue. So I'm hoping the same thing magically ends up happening with Spyro and CTR, but like you'd have to wait for a year. I think this one was released in November, so by the end of the year, I hope it gets released. Yeah, so last year, it was last summer when it got released to Switch and PC and all that. Stone carving edition. Oh my god. Oh wow, I don't even have enough gems. I've been collecting them pretty thoroughly, I'd say. But I guess I need to visit one of the levels here first for that to happen. Also, oh boy, it's like the frames can't keep up. I need a PS4 Pro. Probably. Yeah, Spyro came out November last year, 2018, so I'm hoping, you know, for people who don't have a PS4, to get it. Hello, Jonathan. How you doing? What? And hello, Brain Joe. Back to the start? Oh, was there more gems there? Oh, I remember this level too. Kinda. Especially the music. Something like that. I got kind of sick of it after a while. Damn, they look scary. There's a pond. Oh right, but I can't swim in it yet. They revealed the release date for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh yes, they did. I just don't remember what it is. When does it get released? Yeah, sour place.
A Yeti has been rampaging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
March 3rd, 2020. That's a pretty nice date. Like 0303 2020. Like I personally don't have interest in any of the Final Fantasy games, but I know what kind of hype there has been around that remaster, and I'm very happy for the people who have been waiting for it. Yes, I saw that too. Unfortunately, I missed the trailer, but I heard. So it's just a remaster, like meaning a graphics update, and not a remake like the FF7, right? I'm kind of glad. I mean, I could see people being bored with constant remakes and remasters, like, and being like, make new games, but I'm kind of glad that they are doing this so that they get like preserved, even if the consoles or even on PC they can get kind of obsolete, like very hard to play because you don't have the proper hardware. That people can still like keep playing, because was it last year when there was this big fuss about all the ROM sites and they started taking them down? And like, I can understand both sides. Like, it doesn't seem legal for you to host basically every retro game ever, and people can download it for free, even if you can't buy it officially anymore. But yeah, it's a different kind of preservation when they get remade or remastered, so people can still keep playing the good old games with modern technology. It's your favorite Final Fantasy game? I've heard many people say the same.
By concentrating, I should be able to open this door for you.
Like back in the day, I remember my friend was so into it. Even back then I like understood nothing and it looked very foreign to me. You know, I've never been able to get into it, but like some people are crazy about it, and I love seeing that passion. Wasn't a big Final Fantasy fan either, but you can't deny there are some really cool games. I can totally understand. I think it's like that I've never been able to get into the hold on, I've lost the word. The turn-based fighting, turn-based battle. Although I did play Child of Light some time ago, and I enjoyed it. And that has turn-based battle. Ah! How do you even? Okay, we died at the same time. Or well, I didn't die. But like I've been to Final Fantasy streams just for, you know, background sound, and I'm probably gonna get so much hate for this, but I couldn't listen to the soundtrack for hours upon hours. I don't know how to explain it other than there aren't enough bits or something in the music. Like that's my one like, I can't talk because my brain isn't working, but like the one thing that bothers me in some retro games. Like the music is not to my taste. So if that gets fixed by the remaster or remake, and they remake the soundtrack as well with, you know, modern technology, instruments and stuff. Maybe that could also be it. Like, I can't really put my finger on it, what exactly it is that has kept me from being interested in the series. Yeah, thanks for understanding and not being like, no way, it's the best one ever. How can you ever think this way?
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Do you mean key as in the thing that opens locks, or key as in like tune? I guess he means the first one, but
Enemies like those yaks are too big to be charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
oh yeah. I wouldn't not try it. Whoa. I always like to try games. Like, Child of Light wasn't my idea. I don't remember who, but someone was like... It was a different system back then, but as you can see, I still have a system that people can, like, suggest games for me. And I love to, like, expand my, you know, experience with video games. Like, I'm not necessarily gonna...
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit particle. The spirit particles will activate the power-up in that world. If a power-up isn't active, you need to defeat more enemies.
What was I saying? I won't necessarily do a full playthrough, but at least try it. It's fun. There's no harm. No one has actually suggested a Final Fantasy game for me yet, though. There's been lots of discussion about it. Like, some people say I should totally play it. And some people, Garachev, says that I should never ever play.
Hey, look what I can do.
So yeah, I guess there's mixed feelings even within the, like, community, but okay. I think you gotta do something with these, but I guess you gotta activate the quest thing first. You gotta, like, find them all. Maybe release them. I think there's a spirit inside. But yeah, talking about retro, I guess. Izzy mentioned on Discord that she had bought some adapter for PS2 that upscales or whatever it does, magical things, so that you can actually plug it with HDMI. And she showed a before and after picture. Well, it wasn't like world changing. It was still pretty cool.
Remember Hunter's advice. You will glide farthest if you press the jump button again at the very top of your jump.
And yeah, I actually ended up Googling some stuff related to that before streaming today. My damn, there's this magical device. Like, okay, that one is definitely magical. It's called Frame Master or something. And holy shit, retro games, like especially console. I'm talking about retro console. They looked so good with that. What the fun part is, one of those magical thingamajangs costs like $400. And I'm here like, no, I want one. Even though I don't play that much retro. Like, sure, I play some retro, but it's not like my main thing or anything like that. So I'm not sure it would be worth it, but holy shit, it looks good. Yeah, I mean, there are cheaper versions. You can get one of those converter things on Amazon for like, I don't know, $10 to $50, depending on, I guess, a little bit of the quality or something like that. But after a little bit of digging, it seems like most of the cheap ones will have input lag. While I don't mind that a whole lot, because I'm not that hardcore of a
Even
gamer.
though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should torch that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not sure you're up to it.
Thanks for the confidence. But yeah, like seeing it was just like the before and after picture of like, it was a Zelda game, I think. Can I find it quickly for you guys? Why do I keep getting drills? Was it not Frame Master? Better than what you played back in the day on an old TV? Oh yes. Absolutely. Oh, I found it. Look at this. Well, at least I think so. It's been a long time since I've played on a old school TV. Like, doesn't it look amazing? Whoa. See why I'm like, I want one.
I thought the Yeti was tougher than that. I guess he was all bark. Ruff, ruff. Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
I know, it looks like it's emulated pretty much on a PC. Except you're playing on the original console. Did I miss something back here? Yeah, so I'm thinking now. I really should not spend on that thing. I don't play nearly enough retro for it to be like worth it, but I'm thinking, should I buy at least something similar? I don't know. I have a kind of a better cable now, because in Europe we get, or at least in Finland, I don't know how wide it goes, but we get like composite? How do you say that? Cables with, you know, most non-HD consoles, and that is like the worst quality cable that there is. There's also like S-Video and Component. Yes, that's the one. And now I've got a component cable for my PS2. I mean, it's not gonna do magic like that, but for sure it's gonna look a tiny bit better, at least, I think.
Ah, Spyro, welcome. We have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
Oh, really? Yeah, without any sort of upscaling or magical things like that device, I guess. But yeah, like I haven't tried that yet, really, because I bought some time ago, a few years ago, I bought a PS3 that is compatible with PS2 games, so I used to play with that, because that one outputs like HD. But then I realized, like, it's the version that only emulates it. Like, it's not the one with... There are PS3s with actual PS2 hardware inside as well. So that is like playing on a legit PS2. But unfortunately, I did not know that there are differences when I bought it, so I have the one that emulates it, and you know, as with all emulators, not all games are 100% compatible, so I noticed some graphical glitches happening with that. Like, after I got around, like, halfway through the game? No, not that much, but I was, like, a good, like, an hour or two in. So it was, like, too late to switch at that point, in my opinion. And, so, yeah, now, I haven't played a PS2 game since then. But I've definitely decided to go back to original hardware with PS2 games. Oh, is it only in the US? Alright, alright. My laugh actually means that, I was laughing that he says it's a peaceful and calming sport. I think it's far from that. Okay, that's good to know, because I only have, you know, PAL games and all that stuff. Oh no. I forgot about the mini-games in this. I'm gonna be so bad, but let's
You have 2 minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that I'm good at this. But yeah, that's what I was laughing about. Oh, did you just see that guy skate? He just skated in the rocks. Or the stone floor. Oh, you automatically get it. Oh, damn it. I thought I was being sneaky. Come on, get it. Get it! Oh, damn. Now I'm stuck behind it. Ow! Oh, he's got a bigger reach than I expected. Haha! I've got one. Hooray! And like half of the time has already passed. Ah! Peaceful, yeah. I mean, if you've ever seen a hockey game. Wait, was it only 2 goals? Oh no, no. Yeah, that's what I thought. He seemed very defeated, but I guess every goal counts. Like, they freaking beat each other up and I'm just standing there. And, well, even if it will be peaceful, it's definitely not calm. Oh. You know, it's hard being on the ice without skates. It's more curling than hockey. Where's my broom? I still have a chance. I still have a chance. 18 seconds. We can do this. Oh, suck it. Suck it. There goes my chance. I think. That would have been a goal.
Focus your thoughts to succeed, Spyro.
Did you see that? That would have been a goal. No. Missed it by like 0.1 second. Yeah. Then I would definitely have got it. Okay, well. I can't do any worse than that, right?
You have 2 minutes to score.
Now I've got the stress. I have a, you know, a good feel about this now. It's kind of cheating though that you don't like play with the what's this? Is this a hockey? What's that black thing called? I don't even know. Not in English. Wow. Like you don't really play with that. You just eat it and spit it. Ever watch Spaceballs? I don't think so. Justus Schwartz? Doesn't that mean black? Punch me all you want, I don't care. Oh, party of... Alright, hey, can you type it in the cinema channel as a suggestion, then I'll remember it. I could definitely watch that. Okay, I have 50 seconds. And I totally messed that up. Yeah guys, if you didn't know, we have a movie night on Discord every Sunday.
Well done. Have this.
And it's no longer like restricted. All you gotta do is be at least somewhat active on the server, like type every now and then, and you'll have access to the cinema channel. Like if you're interested in joining.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one?
Don't even do today. One-on-one. Oh yeah, they're gonna have a player on the field. Hi. Yeah, I don't always say hi when I enter chats. I just type a random thing, and then people say like, "Hi Maria, hi." I don't always like even respond to that because I feel it's weird sometimes. I don't mean to be rude if anyone's noticed that. It's just like basically saying hi to the same people every time. It's like, I don't know. Do you do that in real life? Do you always start with hi? I don't know. I don't.
The first to score 5 goals wins. You are shooting at the red goal. Off you go.
String of hi to many people. Yeah, that's one option. Ow! Okay. This will result in lots of swearing. So our goal is like I aim for the red one, right? Yes. You generally skip the high. Yes. Yeah. I'm glad. Maybe it's just a, you know, a Nordic kind of thing. I count you as Nordic. You're close enough. Give me this. Do I just have to win, or do I have to score a certain number of goals? Kinda understand. Yeah. Like, I don't mean to be rude. Wait, was that not a goal? That was not a goal. The biggest honor. Well, I'm glad. I mean, you have similar culture in many ways. Is this a new record? They won't get any goals whatsoever? Oh. Get out of my way. I'm glad also that my goalkeeper isn't like a total noob who like can't do anything. Yay!
Well done.
It was 5
Have
goals.
this. If you stare at it long enough, you might not see anything.
Yeah, I thought there was a time limit as well, but I was too busy not looking at the UI. But yeah, just saying that if you ever notice me doing that, I'm not being in a bad mood or anything. Sometimes I do it. Sometimes I'm like, hey, everyone separately. Especially if I enter the chat with hello or hi, then isn't that kind of me already saying hi? Do I still have to say hi to the people who also say hi after me? I don't know. How does social stuff work? International. I want to do this quest. I need to find it. Oh, there's a speed hack over here. But oh, have I even been down there? I'm not sure, but let's stay above this whole thing now. I think I was super scared of these bulls in the original, but right now, they're not that scary. The Yeti was super scary in the remaster. Compared. You gotta check carefully all the grass. No gems will be left behind. Wait, I was sure that... Oh, I gotta go up there. Don't know how though. Is this the hockey arena? I never realized that there are like clubs here and everything. Also, these ones are holding ones too. I don't think the others do that. Yeah, no. Yeah? Wow, I didn't notice before. I feel so blind. Oh, this is one of these bouncy things. I forgot. Yep. Alright, I see how we get up there now. I thought it was a speed boost. Just like, you know the speed boosts in Spyro 1? I'm not sure. I don't remember if they exist in the later games, but they look exactly like that, except yellow, but big deal. I should find the quest, because I'm exploring all these places that have the statues, but I can't do anything about them yet. Where have I not yet been? Have I been up there? I definitely haven't been there. Look at those gems. Yeah, let's try stuff. We can drop down from here at least. Ooh, okay. Is that the total of my gems, or the amount from this level? Let's see the book. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is the quest.
Thank goodness you scared that evil spirit away. But now it will hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Okay. Difficulty 3. It's a total. Because I had 700 something. And this level only has 400. Alrighty then. Just checking if we can see everything needed. I think you can. Let's begin. Oh wow. They look angry now. These ones have swords. Right, I was thinking they look rather happy. Yeah, they're... The spirit wasn't in them yet. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. There was one over here. Before I forget about it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the one last remaining. When you get all the others, because it's so isolated. There's one. Oh yeah, I forgot that place. Wanted to get the gems. I don't know if there's a better way to do this, but let's drop down. Oh, and we've got the rocket. It's gonna break the box. There we go. Okay. Just don't forget to collect them. Wait a minute. I didn't really look at these before. They are so shiny. Weren't they just like stripy blue? I never realized that they were meant to be silver. Although, yeah, why not? Whoa, camera. I don't know if I meant to go here. Maybe not. There's some stuff happening. Okay. 6 done. 4 more to go. Was there one in the beginning? Now these are real live ones. What if I flame them instead? right, they only have swords when they're cursed. Okay. Alright, let me get these gems before I forget. Is that all gems? Yay. Maybe I can get this, this level 100%. Oh. Come on! There we go. This is what you need the aim for real. I doubt there were any, but I think it's best to check. Yeah, no, I was right. Two more. I feel like I've seen plenty around. But suddenly... Oh, I see one. Could the other one be here too? Ah. Suddenly it's hard to think where they could be. Hold on a second. I want to actually go here. Oh, I see it. There it is. Yes.
Well done, Spyro. You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
Don't mind if I do. Whoa. So, all orbs collected. Is it level 100%? Awesome. Alright. Should I find the portal out? There was some trouble in Spyro 1 if you did not go from the portal. I learned that the hard way.
Oh.
Did it stick to the ceiling? Ew. That means he really got squished. Oh boy. They must be like, whoopsie daisy. Okay, I have enough coins so I can swim. I'll learn to swim. So apparently the swimming school
there,
is
Spyro? Would you like to learn to swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee.
It's very expensive around here.
Great! Okay. When you jump in the water, you can use your left stick to move around the surface. Use the charge button to dive underwater. When you're underwater, use the jump button to paddle and charge button to charge.
Got it. Whee! Oh yeah. He just told me the controls and I already forgot. So I don't know what way is up. This is the same thing as flying. I'll have so much trouble with this. Rusky, why on earth do you use adventure every time? It has so many letters compared to quest. Everything's so kind of gray down here though. It's hard to see the color. gems. Although the swimming does feel more, I don't know, just nice. Or maybe because I used to always charge underwater. I don't know if that's because of it. I have not had time to do anything with the commands or alerts or anything like that since yesterday. Hope you don't lose this. Yeah, you lose your top spot, I think. If you do. I don't think Jimmy's been here, has he? I don't remember. He's in the quest. I have no idea. I like the sound of his bare feet or paws. What do dragons even have when they, you know, touch the floor? Oh, he's lurking. Are you in the
well on
quest?
your way, Spyro. Keep collecting talismans to help us defeat Ripto before he can take over Avalar.
Or are you waiting for the end of the stream?
Oh, and keep collecting those orbs too. The professor thinks they will help you get back to the dragon world.
Not yet. Alright. Alright. Just like wondering how things will end up with the
I
top
saw something
spot.
shiny at the top of this wall.
Lurk
you could
away.
probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
Didn't mean to call you out. Yeah, so we have a quest that is once per stream. You can join the quest throughout the stream, and then at the end we'll trigger it and see who wins. aka doubles their coins, and who loses, aka gets nothing. Loses it. You gotta be tactical, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and then with coins, I'm gonna just go ahead and explain it because I started. With coins, you will be able to, first of all, a lot of stuff is bound to that bar, the community chooses game bar. It gets filled whenever people follow, sub, do whatever. Just like show support. It slowly gets filled, and when it's full, that is when you can use your coins to bet a chance to suggest a game. 3 people get to suggest a game, and then we'll have a poll amongst those 3 games. This sounds very complicated, but once you like get what's going on, it's I don't think it is. But also, before we do that, when the bar gets full, we check at the end of that stream who has the most coins, and they will be rewarded the VIP badge that has a gem on it. So they will be able to have that badge until the until the bar gets full again and a new one is checked. And yeah, then like one of those 3 games that you suggest will get played. That's basically what you do with the coins. Also, this place confuses me. I think that is the boss fight of this area. It's not open yet, obviously, because I haven't completed all the levels even. But yeah, quests are just a way to, you know, have a fun little gamble every stream. For a chance of doubling them. You gain them by watching. Regardless. Is this closed? It's just closed. Okay. I see money bags. That's not good. That's not what I want to see.
Say, Spyro, you see this wall here? I bet you're dying to know what's on the other side. If only I had a few more gems, I might be able to remember how to lower the wall.
Yeah, the brightness of the gems also affects the brightness of your brain. Oh, it's 400.
Ah, yes. The sparkling beauty of those gems seems to have jogged my memory.
Oh, that's how it works, huh? I'm surprised I was able to afford that. But I mean, that's the only thing you do with the gems, right? So doesn't matter how many you have. You don't need to save up for anything else. That one was very, very out of sight. Ah. See, I'm not crazy for going around. Is this some sort of hard level? So I wonder where can I learn how to climb? I think it's somewhere around here. Possibly, because there are ladders. Are there? Yeah, there are ladders somewhere over here. In the home world.
Oh! Oh!
Such bullies! How does the seahorse even stay alive without all the water? Yeah, they really are. Like, all the other gems are fine, but they weren't hard to see in the original. At least not to that extent.
The funny-looking guys with the shock sticks have drained all our water. We can't get it back unless someone activates the switches they're guarding.
Don't worry, I'll handle this. I'm glad I came here only after I learned how to swim. What happens? What happens if you don't buy the swimming ability and you come here? Is it like a brick? Was this the one where you can ride on the... Right, I don't remember what's it called. Walrus? Probably can't open it without the ability. Yeah, maybe money bags only is at one place. One place at a time. So he'll stand there to sell you the swimming ability until you buy it, and then he'll come there to sell you the lowering of the wall. That wouldn't actually make sense. I always just buy it pretty much as soon as I can, so. I've never tested these sort of things. Get out of here. I like how the sheep have a diving helmet. It may actually be easier to loot this place while it's still dry. So let's not push the switch just yet. Can we push it now, maybe? Yeah. Okay, we never went to the other pool. What if... It is kind of hard to control in small places. Especially when the controls feel inverted. And there's nothing I can do about that. I hear stuff over here. Oh wow. I think I need the ability to spit the fireballs to be able to go here. That is a scary place. No. Oh, number 5. I didn't remember they had numbers, and I don't remember what they're for. Is that the order you can open them in, or? Not sure. I'm not good with these controls in like full speed in situations like that. Funny, I talked about Spyro coming to PC. Wait, what? Have they just like... I am a... Which one do I want to be? Do I want to be a very smart person or a fortune teller? I'll be both. What are you doing up there? Was it on, yeah, E3? Is an E3 Nintendo thing going on? Or it was, at least recently. I saw there was like a countdown to that when I was starting to stream. I don't remember which way I came from. Not this way. Oh, it's not the ability. I'll get the submarine. That works too. For a small fee, I bet.
Hi, Spyro. You must be tougher than you look to get here. All the same, you won't be able to get past the metal sharks up ahead. I suppose I could let you borrow my submarine, though, for a modest
fee. Fortune teller could win the lottery easier than a smart person. That's true. Yeah. But like I said, I want to be both.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine is 100% shark-proof. I guarantee it.
Yeah, so judging that the Crash trilogy came to PC and Switch, and now Spyro trilogy is coming to PC and Switch, it would be weird if the CTR remaster isn't coming to other platforms too. Rasky, was there a release date to the other ports? Or was it just like, it's coming? Did they say when exactly? The fuck is Shroom? How do I shoot with this thing? Wait, I'm not even doing anything. Whoa! What the hell is happening? Ah, I don't want to die. Oh. The crabs are really cute. Oh yeah, I don't have sparks anymore. This is bad. This is like really bad. Sparks won't grab the gems for me anymore. I have to do it all by myself. I wonder what even happens to Sparks. Cause like, he comes back when I eat. He's not like dead. just gets chopped into pieces. It's a bit brutal. Oh man, and like hitting straight into these gems while swimming. It's a tough one. Oh! Oh! Thank you.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of Aquaria Towers to remember us by.
Let me see. Okay, found the news. Okay, it's coming this September, so it's not exactly a year. But close. Close. Okay. Now we know. Wet world. Oh yeah. There's the fire breathing ability. Great. Wait, what? Okay, it looked like the bottle stayed there. I guess it just broke in a way that made it look like it's not broken. Like you can't flame underwater, so it's harder to catch anything. Alright, so what do we do with this? Whoa. Oh wow, I just now realized the... Look at the horns and all the like yellow details on Spyro. They look awesome. What do I do with this? That's not where they are. I need to. Oh, there they are. I need to figure out what to do with this. There's probably other stuff to do than just killing the sharks. Like, look how the details turn. Shiny! Just spam it. They'll die eventually. I think there was more. Oh, this too. Oh, didn't realize the submarine place was separate. Okay. I was thinking you may be able to destroy one of those doors. It's not a thing though. What do we do with it? Where did I come from? Here. Alright, so I need to find the other shark place. I think it's best if I go where I... like backwards, like this. Oh? More? dealt with. Was that all you need to destroy with that thing? With that ability? What's next? I should find building number 1 and see what is up with that. I'm sure there's an order. 3, 4, that was 6, and I've also seen 5. Where's 1 and 2? This level is good. You know, it helps me get used to the controls. It's good for that. Okay, somehow I thought there was another way to go down here. Found my way around to here. Oh, you found the Gaslight quote. Oh man. C6? I am very lost, apparently. Now I'm just going around the same ways. These? I don't see a number on these. Well, that was 5. I've seen it before, though. Where the sharks were, it was just a dead end, right? Yeah. I want 1 and 2. It's too much to ask. Beyond confused. Yeah, we're here again. No. 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 Because I'm pretty sure this is also the level where you ride the walrus thing. That's like this mini challenge. Follow a seahorse. Because you know this place has seahorses, so I think it's in this level. And I think it's at the end of this, you know, when you follow the numbered buildings. Like you can open the next door from the previous. I'm pretty sure. What? What do you do when you can't find the starting point? that leads to money bags again. Yeah. Wow. Am I missing something? Like, do I need to have done something else? Radioactive roses. I wonder what I'm referring to. I have no idea. I would assume they are in some sort of order as well, but why do they start from 3? Oh my god. There's a way up here. I've not been in here. Ow. Oh my god, yes, I finally found something. This is the place where you fight this particular walrus. Awesome. Yeah, let's do that first. Why not? Yeah, you don't actually get to ride the walrus without talking.
I've been trying to tame my new pet manta ray, but he just won't obey me. Hey, you're just about the right size to ride on his back.
What's a walrus? Oh, that's a completely different thing. Potato, potato, walrus, manta ray.
Great! Hop on his back and guide him through each of the bubble rings as they appear. And remember, he's brand new, so try not to get him dented or scratched up.
Alright, let's do this. This is intense. Wow.
Well done. I suppose I owe you something for that. Here, take this orb. I found it in one of my flippers.
Yeah, so this is that was the easy mode. Here comes the real challenge.
Now that the manta ray's tamed, I'd love to get him into racing shape. Care to take him through a harder course? Okay, good luck.
This might take a few tries. Oh. See, I'm glad I already got somewhat used to the controls. This would be impossible. Oh! I thought I missed it because I hit the pole.
Incredible! You've got real
Wow.
talent. I could use a partner like you. You can have the orb I found in my other flipper, too.
Thanks. Hope there's no, like, foot sweat. Nice. I didn't remember it being actually easy. Maybe I got good. Who knows? Losing because you hit a pole. Yeah. I mean, did you see when I played the hockey game? I lost by like half a second. It would have been first try. This could be a possible nightmare to try and find all the gems here. Did I hit a pole? I did not. Like, they weren't really poles because the goals were like holes in the wall, more like as a instead of like a goal. Does that make sense? Oh my god!
Workers have
Look at you.
kidnapped 6 of my children and have hidden them in the top of each of these numbered towers. I borrowed some explosives to blast open the tower doors.
Ooh! Here's 1 and 2.
If you can make it to the top of the 6 numbered towers, my children will be safe.
Alright, so I didn't remember like in which order these things happen, but I remembered you gotta go in them in order. Cool. First, let me make sure. Let me take like one last round. You do have the ability though to find gems with the help of sparks, but it's not super accurate. Just oh my god, Ratchet. Oh, I see one more. I'm glad they're super shiny. Oh, and there's more at the top. Always look up. Always look up. I don't know what nationality they were, unfortunately. That is a fairy. It's a shiny thing, but I think it's a fairy. I hear someone trying to shock me. But I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked that someone's trying to shock me. Alright, tower number 1. Ow. I thought it would have like much smaller timer. It's number 2? Yes. Ah! That was another one. Okay, now we go back down below where we came from. Okay, these aren't active anymore. That's good. Let's grab some sheep though. Thank you for standing still. Are these fish also edible? I don't know. They're much harder to hit. Sorry. Alright. Where did we come from? It's a hole somewhere. It was near this ray. Haha. Okay, 3. What surprises do we have here? Oh, a grab. Grab. I missed it. Much easier than the first 2. But I need to kill it. Wow, I'm surprised it didn't attack me. It was so close. 4. Oh, I hear electricity. Okay. Patience. Oh, that's the third one. God damn it. I thought I was prepared. Now I am not so sure anymore where they were. The rest of the buildings or towers. Let's keep going this way. Mumble number 5. Nice. Alright. Hello, Pocket. The adventures are going rather fine at the moment. There are parts when I'm stuck. But we are not at one of those parts right now. So it's all good. How are you doing today? So next we go here, I think. What should bloody my ass? No, I won't. I must have gone too far. I totally missed this. And this. And that was all the gems. Awesome. Swimmingly. Have you gone swimming, or are you just like super immersed in this level? I think the 6 was rather in an odd place. Where exactly though? Could it have been here? It could have been here. Possibly. Yes. Yes. Nice. Number 6. Ah! Ah! Okay. They spawn again.
You did it!
Yes.
Now we can swim in peace. I heard that you're collecting orbs. Please, take this one.
Look at that heart-shaped nose. Swimmingly isn't doing smoothly. Awesome. Okay. Suck. That hurts. The loudest bling in the existence. Is it level 100%? Yes. Right. Exactly. It's like accurate with the color too. All right then. Wow. They made those sharks look really cool, actually. Like, they were just, like, made out of metal before. But other than that, they look like normal sharks. But that like, skeleton detail, that's really nice. I like that. Like, I wonder, when they were making the original, they knew their limitations, like technical limitations, when planning the game. So did they ever plan this many details? Or like, did they plan just very like common, simple shapes to begin with? Like, I'm just, I guess, trying to say whether, I wonder whether all these details were designed by the original team or this new team that made the remaster. But either way, I'm impressed. Oh, this tree looks very nice. Somehow reminds me of something that I built in the Planet Coaster, actually. Is she gonna teach me how to climb?
I saw something shiny at the top of this wall. You could probably get it, but you'll have to learn how to climb first.
She won't teach me. God damn it. can tell I'm a bit lost. I wanna like swim now that I have the ability. I think I have swim in here. Yeah, it was mentioned that there was a pool in the beginning of the level too, so I wanna go swim in there. Is this deep or shallow? It's shallow. Just making sure. Swim. Yeah, sure, sure, Rasky. Meow. Oh, stay underwater, please. There's more. I'm glad how they kind of float in the water. Usually they're just like down at the bottom, you know? These ones just float around. What kind of secret cave is this? It's an orb cave. Nice. Alright, can we fly anywhere from here? Not really, I guess. How am I doing? I have 72% here on this home world. I was thinking I could just like surf around a little more here. Probably not gonna start a new level at this point. There's no point in going back into the first level either, because I still don't know how to climb. Unfortunately. What have I missed? Was that the only way around here? I'm just thinking like I gotta keep this this stream short as I'm getting really tired. I mean, I've been super tired this whole day, but I still wanted to play some. So I simply don't have the energy for another full level. How did I get to the place? Oh yeah, it must have been from here. Yeah, I know it's a short one. Last night I did such a long stream. I just could not stop playing it. So we ended up finishing it. We finished Night in the Woods. And yeah, like on Sunday night, I was watching E3 and I went to bed super late. Last night, I streamed and went to bed super late because I couldn't put the game down. And I don't know if it's like sometimes the heat or what, like I think I also am stressed in general right now, but like I couldn't like sleep. The little time that I had for sleeping, I didn't sleep well, so I'm just like I've been a real zombie today. It's crazy. Hoping to get some sleep tonight. Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll pass. It'll pass. Just trying to make sure that I'll go bed in time today, because I also have a much earlier morning tomorrow than these past couple days. I found a place. Yeah, it's tough. Like, the conference on Sunday started at 11 p.m. my time. I watched for like an hour or an hour and a half. But still, like, yeah. I can tell immediately if I've had even just an hour less sleep than usual.
Hi, Spyro. This talisman door will only open if you have all 6 Summer Forest talismans. Once the door is open, Ripto and Crush will be waiting in the dungeon.
Ooh. Yeah, I think we have a 2-hour difference. Don't look tired. I don't necessarily look tired when I'm tired. Like, I don't gain... I should be really happy about this. I don't really get, like, super dark spots under my eyes or anything like that. Like, it must have had to continue, like, for a week at least for that, any sort of action to happen there. Yeah, I'm a bit sad for no Sony, because, the PlayStation is my only current gen console, so any other console games are kind of like, no. People keep telling you you look tired when you're not. Yeah, that's not really nice. That's not something you want to hear. Huh. What does Hunter have to say? Other than that, I don't think I have much left to do here, actually.
Are you enjoying the active camera mode? If you don't like it, I can set it back to the passive mode.
No, it's fine.
Okay, I won't change it. Remember, you can change the camera mode yourself by using the options menu.
Wow. But yeah. Like, I don't mean to complain, but not only that, but last night when I played like 4.5 hours of that game that has no voice acting and is very heavy on dialogue, my throat is still a bit sore from like talking so much, because when you read out loud, sorry, it's somehow different than, you know, regular talking. I found, at least for me, it strains my throat more than just talking when you like kind of get into the character's dialogue. And yeah, I was kind of surprised. Even tea didn't help me. I drank tea afterwards last night. I usually only drink tea when I'm sick or when it's cold during the winter, you know, stuff like that. And it didn't help. My precious, precious prayer tea. Yeah, I don't know what else I could do. I'm missing 11 gems, but I'm sure they're up on a spot that I need to climb to or something like that. So yeah,